I hope YouTube, we've made a big purchase. So this week I've taken delivery of SF-Tuning's big brake kit for me T6 Transporter. Yeah, it just out at box and you'll see in a second how stunning a kit it actually is. Been thinking about this for a while. Front brakes, especially when van's fully loaded, yeah, you can feel that, you know, they could do a bit extra oomph. I think the Sportline model came with slightly bigger brake kit, but I've decided to upgrade, partly for performance, partly for aesthetics, because these things just look stunning. So let's have a look. So I've just got one set out of the box. First we've got this thing, is the actual caliper. I went for Porsche Acid Green, which were, I think it were a one-off colour that they use for Porsche 918, which is, yeah, you're going to see that coming. Went for Porsche decal as well. I could have had a Brembo or just an SF-Tuning one, but yeah, I think Porsche looks really nice, and it is the Brembo unit that Porsche fit. Like I said, I think it's the Macan and the RAMAIR. Next thing is the disc, and this, Jesus, it's 375mm. It's absolutely enormous. You probably get 2 Sunday lunches on that. It's absolutely fantastic. And I went for the black finish, the black coated finish, which I think it were an extra 14 quid as opposed to just the standard silver. I think it's a Mercedes disc, just straight out at box, that's drilled to PCD for this van, which is 5x120 or whatever it is. Yeah, and then you get a spacer kit. Now it says in the instructions that this is actually 3mm narrower, or there's less 3mm less poke out with the actual disc. I think this is 7mm and the actual the factory disc is 10mm. So they provide 3mm spacers to obviously shift the wheel back out to its original position. Now I'm already running 3mm spacers, so we might need to do a little bit of maths just to work out what I actually need. Got rated brake hoses as well. These look, you know, really nice quality. They do provide like a template insert, SF-Tuning on the website, which you can print, get the dimensions for. I've made it up just out of cardboard. You stick it in, take your wheel off, stick it in the wheel bore, and it you can just make sure the offset's right. So we'll check that and see if we need a bigger spacer or not. So technically I might need a 6mm spacer, but we might, I don't know, we might just poke it out a bit more as well. I don't know. We need to do that check, and then so with respect to getting these fitted, I won't be fitting these. I'm not going anywhere near fitting brakes. My usual mechanic will be fitting these probably sometime in October. I mean, we're back end of August now. We're off to Bus Fest next week, and then Cornwall for just over a week for that, straight from there. So realistically it's going to be you know, early to mid-October. I bought these just direct off SF-Tuning's website. I think they had a bit of a one-man band when I've done a bit of research. And there were other kits, quite like Leighton Van's kit, their partnership with EBC, purposely designed for van, as opposed to this just being like a kit that's been put together. But I just wanted to go down Porsche route, simple as that. Now I looked at Navis's, but I did want some fancy colours. They don't really have the fancy finishes. There's the Forge kit as well, but I don't know. I think price wise, this is, after all those kits I've mentioned, this is the cheapest. And SF-Tuning do a rear kit to match, which I'll do probably end of next year, because you can't do front and then not do back, so we'll be doing that. Yeah, so more videos coming. As I said, Bus Fest weekend after next. I'll be kicking some videos out about that, and hopefully try and do a bit more in Cornwall as well when we get there, and just see how, you know, we're using this van. We're not camping in Cornwall. We've got just like an holiday let, but we'll be obviously doing a lot in the van while we're there. So stay tuned for that if you want to see some of that. Yeah, less tuning videos. Obviously we are doing more tuning videos now, but I do want to start doing, you know, more camper van stuff. Thanks for people who watch my Ridge Monkey Cheese Nab Toaster video. That's something we do a lot in van. Yeah, so just try and give you a flavour of what we're actually doing this, rather than it just me even stood here looking at expensive parts. So yeah, if you want to see more of that, subscribe. If you want to see more cheese and ab toasted, subscribe for that as well. But yeah, cheers.